Ready to go!
Alrighty, ladies and gents, I'm here at the killer Burnett household. My wrist is still trash from Sam crushing me. I got a secret weapon here today. Been watching Devin Larratt and Matt Musk. We got some, what do you call this stuff again?
Syrup.
Maple syrup. And I bought this yesterday. You can see I'm enjoying it. It's pretty good. These guys already had a try and they're keen as well.
Nice.
But anyway, we're going to get some training going. Yeah, let's do it. Hang on. You gotta get this secret stuff in.
He's gonna be unstoppable now. Oh, he stole it. Holy.
That seriously goes down so easy.
Buffalo.
You guys already had some, sure.
You remember how I bought a couple bags?
You know this one. So this one's I can't sell this bag because it's busted.
Oh gosh.
So it's just got
Well, at least you can do
this is
that.
just the dispenser system I got put into it.
That's extra, hey.
Yeah, you gotta pay extra for those ones. You just don't. Imagine me putting that in a bag with t-shirts. How bad that'd be for the t-shirt by the time it gets there.
So how did your left arm heal up?
Yeah,
Left arm
my
up?
left arm's fine, right there. Really sharp pains all the way through. The last person that did that to me was Oleg Petrenko when he just crushed me and I gave it everything. But yeah, I went home after our match. I'm just like, oh man, just all week, yeah. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Gonna do some left today?
Maybe a little, really gentle stuff. Oh, there's that pronation. Nice. Gee, that's hard.
Are you going down to the Sydney comp?
No, I'm getting married the next day, so
Oh, that's right.
yeah, as much as I'd love to.
Yeah, I think me and the boys are gonna fly down.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, see, out of straps, you could be such a dangerous dude. Your hand containment is really friggin' legit.
Yeah, I've been working on my hand and finger straps.
And like, it takes a lot of bravery to hold on out of straps sometimes, doesn't it? Like it's scary because it's a big risk. If you commit to holding on and then you don't get the stop, there's no slip. It's only losing position slips that are left.
That's exactly what happened on left when the second round I actually tried hooking you. It went inside the brook.
Yeah.
Oh, you look way too strong.
Oh, nope. Nice. So that's what I mean. When you hold on like that, if I go too hard, too early on side, and you don't show me your full set of cards until the moment I go side, then you go, here's my full effort, and that plays out like that. But there's that, once you're down there, you're pretty, like it's pulling you out of there is really like, what the hell?
I've noticed with my King's Hook, I need to stop doing it until my match with Phil, because the amount of torque it puts on the
Stretches you out.
forearms, it killed my...
Yeah, well,
Forearms are still sore
and you
from
just
our
got to
match.
you just got to develop it's a hot topic right now. The King's move with Michael coming up with his match with Devin,
Yeah.
and everyone's talking about humorous angles, and so King's Hook. When you're down here, you can go as low as you want. You can come down here, but as soon as your hand is center, your humerus has to be flat. So just try to build in the discipline to monitor that for yourself.
Well, Josh and I were talking about, from the go, we're thinking about just dragging down like that and then trying to hold...
And keeping it on that
here.
side, then you can do anything you want. Because, if you get the jump on someone and you sink it down to there, digging out and through is... I think that move is really good against side pressure arm wrestlers. Like, I consider myself a side pressure arm wrestler, and when you're down there, like, I can survive and wait, but to dig out with side pressure, like, even if I straighten your arm out, your rotation then is like, it's just horrible where the type of arm wrestler that I don't think that works against is someone that's a back pressure arm wrestler.
Like Jordan Davies, Phil.
Yeah, Lachlan, Mario,
Yep.
those guys who are happy to, who this is their main weapon, that's going to be not so good. But if against me, against Josh Barker, against anyone that wants to do this, man, that is freaking awesome.
Thank you.
What do you reckon about his match with Phil?
It's interesting because Phil's a real denial-based, center-based killer. Sam, I feel like Sam's stronger. I feel like I want to back Sam. But it's just like there's this silver bullet component of Phil that is always dangerous. He can just deny you so quickly. Good match. You win that, you're the number 180 in the country. So I think you're gonna win it. So from what I feel.
I've got 2 months of training for it. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm hungry. I'm keen.
You're feeling strong too. You're leveling up so fast.
Yeah,
His hook is stronger than
How old are you now?
17.
17. Yeah.
Like
Makes sense.
since that match, this forearm
Mhm.
here is so sore. Like as soon as someone brings it back
Yeah.
here, it just hurts.
But you're developing the same style as Sam.
Yeah.
They're two the exact same. I'm the
Yeah.
complete
Yeah.
opposite.
We're more of a hook and
You
it's more
guys,
like
you
an
guys are
outside.
going, yeah.
Well, slowly I'm trying to develop
Nick's,
my hook.
Nick's fully out.
We tried showing Nicky the King's hook, but it feels too awkward for him.
Well, that's it. Sometimes you gotta stay with your race. Whatever your race is, you try to slowly build back from it and to your other moves. So, no doubt what your race is. Nick.
Yeah.
It's very clear. Oh, Jesus. Keep on going. Pin me. Oh, look at that. There goes my hand. Nice. And look at that. That's like so technically aware and perfect timing to just do
Is
that.
that little hole that he has at the end?
Like if you didn't respond there, I collapse your pronation, I get the pin, but your perfect timing in your response flattens my hand.
Would you say you're stronger in straps or out straps, Nicky?
Probably outer straps.
But you're good in straps too, yeah? Like
Yeah.
you don't worry about.
Not too much. Depends who I'm versing, really. Like against Sam, obviously he's way stronger than me in both, but in strap he just feels way stronger.
Well, once Sam only dominates you because he can dominate the height.
Yep.
Strong enough to take control of the wrist. With you training like this always, and him training, your brother's training to be more inside pullers, you're gonna eventually go past, and then once you go past, then the balance is on, and then you got your brothers trying to dig in, you're cracking their wrists and swinging around.
Bring it on, Nicky.
But at the moment, it's like that.
It's like out of strap, Nick destroyed me, but in strap I can get that.
Yeah,
King's
yeah,
hook.
It just depends what I can do.
yeah.
If I can get around his wrist while he's in the
Yeah.
King's hook. Because in the King's hook, when he's there, it feels hard as to get through.
Yeah.
I was supposed to have a super match with Brody in 7 weeks for
Yeah,
the
nice, nice.
Super Series, but he pulled out.
He pulled out?
Yeah.
Oh, what did he pull out for?
He wanted to verse someone else or something.
Okay, yeah. Because Rodian's taken some pretty good wins and impressive stuff, so it's fair enough that he wants to always aim up.
Yeah, I did.
But, because he's ahead of you in terms of victories so far,
exactly.
but I can see it as a match.
Like I did ready goes with him after my match, and he didn't pin me.
Yeah, nice.
But that was only in strap. I didn't verse him outside strap.
Yeah.
You been training with Ethan much?
Once a week with Ethan. He's another one out of Brisbane that I rate highly on his trajectory. He just thinks about the sport a lot. He's fully into it. He loves it. And he's got size about him. Like he's 103 kilos or something. So
He's a big boy.
big long arm, big hand. It's like
It's like gripping like a big marshmallow.
I feel like when he hits from center too, it's like oh man.
You see the match with him and Rody?
I did see that one.
Ethan was gas. He did have
Yeah.
most people before. But
Surprised me.
still.
It shows you how badass Rody is. But
Yeah.
I think Ethan is going to be 3 years from now. I think Ethan's one of the top in the club. Like I think he'll go past the fatalities and all that. Yeah. Going sideways is such a bad idea.
He's pretty high over your wrist though.
Yeah.
Training sandwiches. It's like when you verse us, there's only so much you have to use to beat us.
Going sideways is horrible idea.
Can you top roll them in strap?
Not from this grip. A set for a hooker's grip.
Oh. Man, my
Yeah.
bicep.
Your bicep, where it's my hand. My bicep's fine in all of that. It's always hand, and every time I get sideways, just my hand just goes. Bloop.
Because I'm leaning down,
Oh,
I'm pulling like this, and my bicep is.
Let me set. I'll set for top roll as opposed to set for hook. Let's see how that balances out.
I've been trying a new grip as well. I'm not capping, just gripping low like this. And
Yeah.
I can feel.
Well,
That's also a perfect balance
That's
for
the
me.
grip for people with wrist flexion as their dominant
And I
fundamental.
feel like Sam's hand is strong enough to grip low.
Yeah, I agree, 100%. Especially against people in his weight category, it definitely is. I'd like to see you, if travel was back on normal, like one of the things that I regularly do is go to Arizona. We pull our teams event. You as the lightweight representative to face like Nolan Fisher, man. Honestly, I think you beat him.
I love.
I think you do.
I love going
Alan
with you.
can't make me work like this. He can't.
I'd love to go with you for that next shit. That would be awesome.
Just that low here.
So you can't get it set on this one, so that's the only difference. And this is
If you were Sam, how would you set up against Phil? For Sam's style.
well, Phil's gonna set high like this. I wouldn't try to King's hook Phil. I'd try to out top roll Phil. I'd try to take control of his hand and wrist. Just high and just like you did to me on left. Exactly like that.
Yeah.
You didn't need the King's hook. But if he then adjusts and says, all right, you beat me in the top roll v top roll, and starts, because he's got a hook as well. If he starts coming forward to hook, yeah, grip deep and just happy days. There we go. Now you're in control again. Now it's a stupid war until you gas me again. Yeah, it's such a good spot to burn someone's hand. It's legit. And the only difference then, I had that top roll grip set, was just I gave you like 1 second to initiate before I initiated. And in that time, you just turned me enough that the top roll was gone. So, yeah, no matter what, you get off the go, just 20 degrees of wrist flexion in.
You and me, Josh. You and me.
Keep going, I want to keep going until I'm absolutely trash, and then we'll kill the video. Let's strap it up. Strap it
Mine's
up.
another level of strap.
Yeah.
Man, my ride is aching.
This is gonna
It's
suck.
forearm.
Unless he like gives me something, then maybe he'll change it. But otherwise, it's
He'll get me eventually. You guys are wearing me down fast. Honestly though, like the level of the three of you combined has gone up a lot. Yep.
Over the past couple of years since I've been in the sport, I looked at my training and we've just been arm wrestling,
Yeah.
not really doing any arm wrestling specifics, and that just has helped us tremendously.
Yeah. What's the best form of training, man? Quality arm wrestling, and in Brisbane we're blessed with plenty of quality arm wrestlers.
Now we're going to start implementing arm wrestling specifics with these new handles, and
Yep.
so it's exciting.
This is the old Danny Tesh method.
If only I had a king's hook.
My hand is really getting toast.
Alright, Josh. Sucks because I can't top roll them right because I had surgery on my arm.
Ah,
And it
yeah,
hurts to get
I've
back.
never noticed that big scar before.
Yeah,
What was that from?
broken in rugby league.
Okay.
Have a big metal plate with 5 screws.
That's Josh's secret, a big metal plate.
Adamantium.
Bionic arm.
Terminator.
Yeah. Wolverine, Josh.
Not gonna let you into that hook deep. To let you in, I think I'm screwed.
Hold him, Josh.
Oh, it hurts too much. My foot was off the pad there.
Do tell me.
Yeah, I was on the
Oh, that's funny.
Oh.
You go shove against him?
Strap?
Oh, yeah, we'll trust that.
You'd like the strap being a hooker, yeah?
Yeah.
But the thing is, with Josh, out of strap and a hook, he'll beat me. But in the strap, I feel like I could.
Because he's got that little pronation
Mhm.
that just takes my
Well,
hand.
as a hooker, like when you're strapping, and Nick straps really well for loading his pronation and teeing off. Strap will always support what you give it. Remember that when you're trying to cancel someone like this out, retract your thumb as much as you can. Actually kick your wrist back during the setup and get as close. Say to the ref, put our damn thumbs together.
Yeah.
Put our thumbs together. Okay, you do that, you get really long way. Look how far past you can get someone.
Jeez.
So you're gonna cancel their top roll out. Where if you just take a grip, you only go that far past, but retract your thumb and kick your wrist back.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you're
Or
like
get your
here,
wrist high.
like that. Thumb back as far as you can, and strap like that. So you don't just start like that, but whilst you're strapping, do that, and constantly say to the ref, get our thumbs together, because he's gonna be running.
Yeah.
So, and then if he's over here, say, can we have center, please?
Yeah.
And then bring him back to center. Now, so get our thumbs together. These are just part of the little things you say to a ref to get the strap set up the way you want it. And as a hooker, that's often how you want it, right?
You get deep A more.
Yeah, your wrist flexion is going to be secured by the strap.
Nick's screwed now.
Uh-oh.
But you watch this. You developing a strength like this is what will make, like, come the balance point. If it gets to a point where Nick can't crack you here with you taking that deep grip, that'll start you going, actually, I can just go straight here.
Yeah.
Or you'll realize because he's gone so low on you, so far past it, you're like, actually, why don't I just high hook him rather than top roll? And a high hook is just, it's a hook position with rising muscles.
Because that will be really high on his hand as well.
And you'll be over his rotation. Because normally, a hook is down pressure, predominantly. Where a high hook is, hand is still hooking, but your arm is still up and pronating.
Mm-hmm.
So when someone grips you low, you've got all this chance to freely get over their rotation. So you just go, let me ready to go, and sit there like that. Now you're in a high hook. You're never gonna take his wrist, but his arm will bleed so fast with you like this, and then he'll either pin himself, or you lean on him for a press in the end.
I think I'll already go just full lat drag. And if someone stops me, I'm already in the King's hook.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here.
Yeah.
And
You just got to protect your rotation. But the King's hook does give you a lot of that anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's arm wrestle.
Oh, strap.
How many Burnetts does it take to burn out right?
It only takes one if you're on your King's hook.
Oh, man. Oh, very far.
Way stronger.
It seems like you get over here, it just hurts. It hurts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The handle's coming off.
Stay in your move, Josh. Just stay there.
No, I can't. That's my forearm.
Alright, I think this is the end here, YouTube.
Oh my god, my
I
arm.
can think this is the end.
Oh.
I'm setting the top roll, I am not setting the hook.
Oh, jeez, that hurt. I love these straps, they're nice.
They really tighten down nicely. No There's no giving it at all. Locks you in.
Yeah, I've spoken to the boys. I don't want to rely on my king's hook anymore.
Mm.
I think I'll use that as an ace if I have to.
And you've refined that to the point where you want that to be where the match ends if you fail to deny someone. If you try to fundamentally beat them, but if you can't, let it just naturally fall in place. Like it did for you the first time you used it against Josh. You weren't aiming for that.
No.
It just happened. So that's...
Thank you, Josh Bark. Shout out to Josh Bark. Help you make the move. You're right, come on. Keep going.
King's looking right. He's burnt out.
Trying to go in, as soon as you set your wrist flexion, I'm like, I knew that there was nothing there. I'm like, I tried everything I could to get it back to a top. Doing the funky
I
chicken.
felt it on my fingers. Every time you surged, I was trying to contain you, and then
But
all this was starting to burn.
And what you did nicely then was you relaxed. And what I mean by that was when I was searching for an opportunity to flatten your wrist again, you just came forward and you relaxed. And you just said, all right. And you had enough, even in that relaxed position, and because I couldn't go any further back, my biceps certainly got so much, I couldn't get it. And then you just allowed me to run out of fuel in those attempts. And hence you. Out of straps. Oh man, there's nothing out of straps. Oh jeez. I mean, look at the low grip. He's like Seplenko gripping me. He's like, you are not top rolling me. Grip me too low. He gave me the hook back.
Oh no.
See, that's what I was talking about before.
Yeah.
Someone grips you low, don't bother. Just go this way.
I felt that.
Because say what you were telling us before, he can't top roll. So it'd probably be perfect if he was gripping me low, I either go that way or, if he wasn't then.
Yeah, so now look, Sam's altered his grip. He's gone still deep, but a bit higher to now protect. If I do that, he's ready.
But you still probably could roll over it.
But now I don't know. I have a better chance of rolling now than I did in the last one, but maybe not enough. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm
not sure which one I want to go for.
The Bowen wall.
Oh, bro, because you couldn't top on me. I was scared of you rolling
Yeah.
over, but you actually went straight to the side. So that was.
That was it. I was like, I couldn't roll, but what I did was I secured my wrist flexion enough that I thought I can just pull a sideways trigger here. Yep. Oh yeah, you touched. I touched.
Yeah, the person at the moment I'm looking at beating is Josh Barker.
Yeah, it's a good man to hunt.
Because of his press, I feel like with my pronation I could possibly catch him because he's going to jump straight forward.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because he's a presser.
Yeah,
if
he's
come
got
like
this.
this,
He's got amazing commitment there. Yeah.
So if I feel like if I'm fast enough and I manage to catch him down here like this, and I stay on my pronation,
and a lot of that victory would come in the setup. You get the right setup with the right load, convince the referee to start it where you want it, you will get it easy.
Yep.
But if you don't get what you want, he'll just...
Yeah, he'll just steamroll me. That's what I'm expecting if I
when I pulled him, I was really curious to how strong that was, and I just took a grip and said, do your thing, and I just want to catch it, and I couldn't catch it. If I'm from here, he could just bang straight through. I had to. yeah, I had to load like this and do that to keep me out of it. Oh shit.
Go like that.
That's the worst thing I
He
could do.
came into my area.
But he could have beat you.
He couldn't pin me yet, but he was in control. I couldn't go sideways at all because my hand would have gone. So I was hiding in this corner of my one and only little safe zone.
Okay. So this is good.
Yeah, he's onto it. Don't worry. He's onto it.
Hold it, Ryan.
I got it.
Oh, look at go!
Go, Nicky.
Oh, Nicky, no!
Oh, got it.
I'm burning.
Finish him. That's awesome, man. That's good arm wrestling.
So what do you think Nicky's strengths are? Do you reckon his
Well, he's
hand?
pronation, man.
Pronation?
He's the mega weapon. Back pressure as well. Very explosive back pressure.
Yep.
And the fact that you finished them with the press, you had the presence of mind to close your angle. That's awesome. And even though you can't press off the go, the pressure that you'll be at, as your elbow gets more and more conditioned, you'll be able to transition to that earlier in the fight. You won't need your opponent to gas before doing it. You'll just go bang and then just be, what now? Kind of like I did against Alan Guerra.
Oh yeah.
Just top roll and then instant. As soon as the wrist is there, straight away to there. And you keep the pronation back pressure on. And your side pressure defense is huge then.
I'm curious to see what you think. How do you money on Devon and Michael?
You know, it was, first of all, I was all Michael.
Yeah.
Just thought he was in too good a shape coming off Dubai. Devon was coming off DVT, deep vein thrombosis. And I just thought, no. But with Devon just getting fat, I don't think I think that might be enough. The fatter he gets, the more I believe in it. Like, and I say that because I've done it once in my life, where I deliberately just got fat for a tournament. And it was 2018 Queensland State Titles. I won the 95 kilos, I won the super heavies, then they pulled an overalls and I won the overalls. I flashed Ben Lachlan, Doug, Marcus, Adam Stefanik, multiple times the same day. And I had a big chubby face. And I was just like, whoa, man, I've never felt stronger. I felt healthy in my joints. And so we've never seen Fat Devon before. So
That's true. He's always been in good shape.
I feel like Fat Devon might be the strongest Devon ever. And
I like that theory of yours. I think you're spot on there. I think
Yeah.
Devon knows it as well.
Yeah.
Devon looks tank though.
Because I've tried the other way too. I've had people say to me, Ryan, you could be more competitive on an international level if you lost some of your fat. Because I got a decent amount of fat, like not always. And I've tried that. I've tried to lean up, and to be honest, I feel weak and not as competitive. I prefer to carry some fat. Yeah, let's get the straps in. So my logical brain says Michael, but there's something about Devon right now that's making me go, hang on a second.
Yeah, especially because no one's seen the big Devon before.
I hope Devon wins as well.
Oh,
Big Dev.
Big Dev.
It's like a trucker's name, old Big Dev.
Big Dev.
Yeah. I agree. I'd like to see Devon's the people's champ.
Yeah.
So Sam hasn't set for his king's hook. He's set for out top roll me. Now it's just going to come down to who's got the better hand right now.
Here you go.
Yeah.
It's a syrup kicking in.
There it is. Oh, it's getting easy. Yeah. Take that deep grip again, Sam. There we go. There's the wall. It's so different. How do I get out of here?
So I'm scared of you going directly sideways with a big surge. So I'm cautious of that as well.
I don't think I've got it in me right now because my hand will get left behind if I do. I mean, I'll try. Let's ease into that again.
Okay.
And I'll attack with side of everything I got.
Yep.
So, yep. Alright.
Yep.
Alright, YouTube, that last pull, you saw me starting to bang side pressure, camera ended. It was the most glorious match ever, wasn't it?
Oh,
It was so, you should have seen it. It was so good.
Damn.
Went for 18 minutes, that war. No, but anyway, we'll do one last pull. We'll go into the King's Hook. We'll see who the hell can last.
Battle of endurance right now.
Yeah,
Nick, do you want to say give us ready to go?
Oh shit. Okay. Oh shit. We're going in.
You just want to go whatever you're going.
Yeah, you just pull the
Ready to
trigger.
go, ready?
Alright, let's play it out. Let's play it out. Let's play it out. Fuck you, Sam.
Oh. Hold it on. Where's my support?
I love it. The brothers have betrayed him. Just get my cup deeper. Deeper, deeper, deeper.
Oh. He's burning, Sam.
I'm burning as well.
I think Sam's hands gassing. Nothing large.
I can't go sideways yet.
He's just gonna wait for you to burn, Sam.
Hold, Sam.
Nah.
Good stuff, man.
Oh.
So all I did then was I just invested time purely on just get my cup as deep as I could. And when Sam comes forward, the mistake is to go back with him. If you go back with him, it gets his big reversal and that when he launches an attack. So when he came forward, I stayed forward. I just let my cup get deeper. And then when he'd go back again, he didn't iron my hand out any more than usual. And then once I felt his rotation and back pressure gassing, I didn't drive side. I got tall and I pushed sideways this way. That totally removed him from it. And then had he not have conceded then, I would have slowly put a squeeze on.
I did feel I tried to go forward to get more cup,
Yeah.
but then you went higher.
Yeah.
You didn't go back.
Basically, you're high hooking, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a real gradual high hook.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, YouTube. That was good fun. These Burnetts, dead set leveling up. They're killers. If you haven't subscribed to their channel, make sure you do it. Link is in the description. See ya.
Yes, that's a man!